So I'm ready if you are. Are you ready to play a game?
I'll give it a try.
Well, you've played, some might say, the greatest game that's ever been devised. You've played it twice. So now let's see if you can beat this Survivor-themed game. It's time for the game of the day.
Game of the day.
And because it's the 10-year anniversary of Fans vs. Favorites 1 and the 5-year anniversary of Fans vs. Favorites 2, I created a game solely based on Fans vs. Favorites. This game is called Favoritism. Favoritism. And here's how the game works. The game is divided into 2 rounds, each containing 8 questions. Now, round 1 is all about Survivor Micronesia, and round 2 regards Survivor Caramoan. And all the questions are based on the names of the Survivor castaways that played on the Favorites tribe of the round's designated season. The goal is to get as many questions correct as you can in a row, because the point value increases with every correct answer. So the first question is worth 1 point, the second 2 points, the third 3 points, and so on. Now, after every correct answer, you can stop and bank the points you have earned so far, or you can continue on to earn more points. However, if you continue on and answer incorrectly, you'll lose all the points that weren't banked and have to start again with a 1-point question. If you do bank points, all the points earned will be safe and added to your overall score, but you'll begin building up points again with a 1-point question. There are 16 total questions, 16 symbolizing the season number of the first Fans vs. Favorites season, and if you can rack up 26 points or more, 26 symbolizing the season number of the second Fans vs. Favorites season, you will be deemed a winner.
Okay, got it.
So you ready to play?
Yes.
Let's play Favoritism. So let's begin with round 1. These are all about Survivor Micronesia. And just to spark the memory, I'm going to give you the names of all 10 Favorites castaways so you have them.
Okay.
So we have Johnny Fairplay Dalton, Yao-Man Chan, Jonathan Penner, Amy Cusack, Eliza Orleans, Ozzy Lust, James Clement, Sari Fields, Amanda Kimmel, and Parvati Shallow. Those are the favorite castaways from Survivor Micronesia.
I think in order, too.
Yeah, that was the order they were voted out.
Yep. Okay.
Very good. That wasn't worth a point, but good job that you knew that.
Okay, damn. Okay.
Here comes a 1-point question, your first question of the game. Which favorite famously mutinied tribes during the first season that they played?
Is that Penner? Jonathan Penner?
That is Jonathan Penner, correct.
I'm offering each of you the opportunity to mutiny and join the other tribe. 5, 4, 3, 2. Candace is mutinying. 1. Jonathan mutinies at the last second. That is it.
You have 1 point. Would you like to bank it or keep going?
No, let's keep going.
All right, this is for 2 points to bring your total to 3. On Survivor China, did both James Clement and Amanda Kimmel, the 2 favorites who first played on that season, originally belong to the Fei Long tribe or the Zan Hu tribe?
I'm going to say they were on Fei Long.
You're going to say Fei Long, and I'm going to say you are correct. It was the Fei Long tribe.
That sounded more memorable.
Yeah, the tribe swap resulted in Amanda staying on the Fei Long tribe and James moving to the Zan Hu tribe, but they were both on the red buff Fei Long tribe to begin with. You now have 3 points. You can go on, and the next question will be worth 3 points if you get it right, or you can bank the 3 points. Remember, the goal is to get to 26 by the end of the game.
Okay, let's try one more before I bank.
All right, here comes a 3-point question. In terms of seasons, which favorite waited the longest to play Survivor for the second time?
Longest. So that would be which one's from the earliest season.
Correct.
So I know Eliza is way back. Amy's way back, too. That's before even that. I'm trying to think. Palau was after that. Oh, I'm pretty confident it's Sari Fields.
Are you going to lock in Sari Fields?
Yeah, I'll do that.
Unfortunately, it was not Sari. It was Johnny Fairplay.
Oh, I knew it. Forgot him.
Johnny Fairplay first played on Survivor Pearl Island Season 7, so he waited 9 seasons.
Ah, damn it.
So you're down to 0, but there's still plenty of more questions, so don't get discouraged.
Okay.
So we're going back to a 1-point question. You ready?
Yeah.
At the time of taping Survivor Micronesia, which favorite was the youngest tribe mate?
At the time of taping it, who was youngest on the favorites? There's all these kids right in the middle of the range. Like there's Amanda and Parvati and Eliza and Ozzy that are all in that range. There's nobody really young from that group. I'm going to say Amanda.
At 23 years old, it is Amanda Kimmel. You got it.
Okay, yep.
You gonna go on, or you gonna bank the 1 point?
No, let's go one more. I can always do a 1 point again.
Okay, here we go. This is for 2 points. How many of the favorites first played the game on Survivor Palau?
Survivor Palau? I don't think there's any. I'm trying to remember all the cast of Survivor Palau now. There's none. 0.
0 is right. You got it.
Yeah, that's a trick question.
Little trick question there, but you figured it out. None of the favorites were from Survivor Palau. You got it.
Okay, good.
So you have 3 points. What do you want to do?
Let's go for one more.
All right, here we go. One more. The dreaded one more.
Yeah.
Here we go. Of the 2 favorites that originally competed on Survivor Vanuatu, Amy Cusack and Eliza Orleans, which was voted out first on Survivor Vanuatu?
Oh, Amy. Final answer.
Voted out 13th on day 33. It is Amy.
Yep.
Eliza
good.
was voted out 4 days later on day 37. She was the 15th voted out.
Yep.
Well, now, here we go. You have 10 points. The next question will be worth 5 points. It could bring your score to 15, but I don't know if you want to take that risk. You have 10 points. What do you want to do?
I'm thinking about it, honestly. Let me think here.
The goal is 26.
I know. You know what? Let's bank this. Let's bank. We're going to bank.
You're going to bank. You're going to lock that in.
We'll just do the 10.
Okay.
Play it safe for now.
That's great so far. You have 10 points, and we still have 2 more questions in this round, so you could still get 3 more points from this round alone.
Okay.
So, you have 10 points. This is, again, a 1-point question since you did bank. How many of the favorites originally played on a season of Survivor where the castaways were divided into 4 tribes?
4 tribes was Cook Islands and Cerise season Panama. So that's 4 players? I'm going to say 4.
4 is correct. Good job.
Yeah, good.
Cerise Fields, you were right. Survivor Panama, Exile Island. The tribes were divided by gender and age. And from Cook Islands, the tribes were divided by race. You had Jonathan Penner, Ozzy Lust, and Parvati Shallow.
Cool.
So you have 1 point. You want to go for another 2-point question?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. This is the last question in round 1 devoted to Micronesia.
Okay.
Which part of the body was James medically pulled from the game because of?
Oh, I know this. It was his hand. He was cutting with the machete in the middle of the night.
Yeah, I'll accept hand for finger. You got it.
Yeah.
That's the end of the round. So the next round is based on Survivor Caramoan. So I don't know if that's going to affect your decision or not, if you want to bank the 3 points now or continue on with another 3-point question.
No, let's go one more. We'll try one more.
Okay, let's play round 2 of Favoritism. And remember, these questions all relate back to Survivor Caramoan fans versus favorites and the favorite tribe members from that season. And once again, I'm going to read off all the favorites' castaways' names. Here they are. Francesca Hoji, or if you're Philip Shepard, Francesqua Hoji, Brandon Hance, Corinne Kaplan, Philip Shepard, Malcolm Freeberg, Andrea Belkey, Brenda Lowe, some guy named Erik Reichenbach, Dawn Meehan, and John Cochran.
All right. I remember them.
I would hope so. I hope you remember that you were on that season, too.
Most of the time, yeah.
So this is a 3-point question, all right?
Yep.
Which favorite was part of the Three Amigos Alliance?
Oh, this is easy. It was Malcolm.
Malcolm is correct, along with fans Reynolds and Eddie.
People are still whispering. There must be paranoia right now from everyone going, are they saying my name?
Except the Three Amigos were. For once.
You now have 6 points. So it would put you within 10 if you bank, or you can go on to try to get 10 points. What would you want to do?
You know what? Let's try one more.
Okay, here we go. This is for 10 points. This would put you, if you wanted to bank, at 20. So here we go. For a 4-point question, which favorite originally played on the Survivor season that Bob Crowley won?
So Bob Crowley won Gabon. So I'm going to say Corinne, because that was a pretty bitter season. So Corinne Kaplan.
Well, it may have been a bitter season to you, but this answer is not bitter. Corinne is correct.
Cool.
It was Survivor Gabon in season 17. All right, we're back where you banked last time, 10 points. That would put your score at 20, and you would still need 6 more points. If you go on, the next question is worth 5, and of course, if you bank at that point, you'd be 1 away. I don't know what you want to do. Do you want to play it safe and rack up 6 more points by answering more questions that way, or go one more question now and see where that leads?
Let's try one more question, and I hope I'm not overconfident because these last questions seemed somewhat easier. We'll try one more question.
All right, you're going to go for it. Now, I do have to warn you, if you get this wrong, there would not be enough points to win after this question.
Oh, okay. It sucks, but we're going to have to live with that.
Okay, so think long and hard on this. Here comes the question. How many total seasons of Survivor were represented by the favorites on Survivor Caramoan?
Okay, so let's see here. So Malcolm's 1, Corinne's 1, Cochrane's 1. I mean, I think everybody's 1. There's no 3-time players. Everybody's a 2-time player. Oh, but you know what? They're combined seasons. So, okay. Philip, Francesca, Andrea are 1. Cochrane, Dawn, Brandon are 1. I'm 1. Brenda's 1. Trying to think who else was there with us. Malcolm's 1, but there's nobody else from Malcolm's season. That's 5. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm missing one person. Who am I missing? I have Malcolm on his own season, Brenda on her own season, Erik on his own season, Cochrane, Dawn, and Brandon are on one season. Philip, Andrea, and Fran are on one season. That's only 9. Missing 1. You know what? I don't need to know who they are unless they're on another season with somebody. Let me see here. So let's break it down by women. So it's equal women and men. So Fran, Andrea, Dawn, Brenda, Erik is male, Malcolm is male, Cochrane is male. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4 men, 5 women. So it's a male contestant. Cochrane was first. Second was Dawn. Then there's Fan. Then there's Erik. Then there's Brenda. Then there's Andrea. Then there's Malcolm. Corinne was who I forgot. So 6 seasons. My answer is 6 seasons. Something's wrong in my brain right now, but it's 6 seasons.
Well, I don't think anything's wrong in your brain. You worked it out. It is 6.
Yes. Okay.
Slow and steady sometimes wins the race.
So was there the disproportionate male to female ratio on that season?
No, you were missing Corinne the whole time.
Yeah, but on my sheet here I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 men. Oh, you're right. Yep, you're absolutely right.
Corinne was the one. And it was so funny because the last answer was Corinne, the Bob Crowley question.
Yep, and I totally, for whatever reason, I forgot.
So for the listening audience who may be playing along, the 6 seasons are Survivor Micronesia, fans versus favorites, Survivor Gabon, Survivor Nicaragua, Survivor Redemption Island, Survivor South Pacific, and Survivor Philippines. Those are the 6 seasons represented by the 10 favorites on Survivor Caramoan.
Yep.
Well, we're at a very good point in the game, Erik, because you have 15 points unbanked. You could bank it for 25. You would need only 1 point, or you could take a risk, like you did so many seasons ago, and go for a 6-point question with the next one.
So I'm going to risk it all, and just because I know this will be the last question, either way we go.
Well, not necessarily, because if you bank now, you'll have 25 total points. And even if you get the next question wrong, you'd still have 4 more questions afterwards to get 1 point. But if you risk it now and you get the question wrong, you'd lose those 15 points and the game would mathematically be over.
You're right. Okay, so we'll bank it. That's fine. We'll bank.
I don't want to influence you. I just want to tell you all the decisions that you could make.
I'm easily influenced. That's clear by season 16.
So you get a bank or you want to go on?
No, we'll bank. That's fine.
So you have 25 total points, which means you have 5 questions to get 1 point.
Okay.
And this is worth 1 point, so if you get this question, you will be a winner.
Okay.
Which favorite did you compete alongside during the first point of the season's first challenge?
First point? Oh, so that's in the big water challenge, yeah. That's actually a really tough question, so I'm glad I didn't risk a bunch. I'm trying to remember. So we were pairing people up. Oh, you know what? I think I know who it is. I think it's Dawn, and I think it's Dawn because we were pairing people up, athletic with not as athletic. No offense to Dawn, or I think it was younger and older. So I think it was Dawn.
You gonna lock that in?
Yes.
For the win.
No, it's not.
No. You won. You got it. It was Dawn.
Oh, okay. Good. Oh,
You got it.
that
That
scared
means,
me for a second there.
Erik, you have won Favoritism.
Nice. Thank you.
And that was the game of the day, Favoritism. Favoritism.